Every product you use had to start somewhere. There's always thought, discovery, research, and hard work to get products and services into our lives. Whether it's an app on your telephone, a new stove in your kitchen, or a cookie from your favorite bakery, each of those things originally came from someone's mind. The question is, how do innovations get to market? Where did that innovator get their idea? Or how did an engineer get the inspiration to refine a design for a new technological solution? And that's just it. We know that people have unlimited wants and needs, but how do businesses, developers, and innovators come up with their ideas? Well, new innovations, technological solutions, new services, improved products, they all have to come from somewhere. So let's take a closer look where innovators and entrepreneurs get their ideas. Entrepreneurs and innovators keep their eyes open and look for opportunity. This is Jorge. He works for an NFL franchise in his big city after graduating with a degree in criminology. He's in charge of different security details for his team, and his team wants him to come up with a way to more efficiently screen fans and prevent those giant bottlenecks of people waiting to get into the game right before kickoff. Jorge spends a few Sundays observing the throngs of people, and he puts his mind to the problem. He begins to do some research. He calls some people in the security industry. He talks to companies that make metal detectors. Jorge is now on the case. He's got his education and some experience under his belt. Can he find a solution for these fans who are paying thousands of dollars a year on tickets and don't want to miss kickoff? This is Patricia. She is a young doctor at a small regional hospital. She and the other doctors have been asked by the hospital president to find ways to cut the cost of the hospital's malpractice insurance. She is intrigued by the problem. She knows that occasionally doctors make a wrong diagnosis. So Patricia enlists the help of a college friend who works with artificial intelligence. They find some existing software products that assist doctors in diagnosing patients. And they come to realize that most software solutions don't help the smaller hospitals. Patricia decides to stick to what she knows best in order to increase her chance of success. They work long hours at night and on weekends trying to tweak their AI software to better fit the needs of the smaller hospitals. This is Billy. Billy loves pizza. He moved to a new city last year and tried to find a decent pie. You see, Billy is from New Jersey, which he says has the best pizza in the galaxy. But Billy is sad. He cannot find anything decent to eat. So he starts making his own dough at home. And one night, while entertaining some friends, he is approached by someone who wants to open a pizzeria. Billy and his partner spend years fiddling with their dough recipe and experimenting with sauces. And they actually enjoy this. And so do their friends, who constantly get to partake in their trials and errors. And let's be honest, even bad pizza is usually pretty good. Quietly, Billy and his partner begin saving money and watching for potential locations. This is Sophia. Sophia is a junior editor for a children's book publisher. Always interested in helping others, she decided to volunteer at local schools for story time. To her surprise, she discovered that disadvantaged kids do not have enough books to read at home. She thought it was so crazy that some kids had no books at all. She wants to solve the problem, but she can't figure out how. For months, she wrestled with the problem. Could her experience help solve this social dilemma? Would this even be a business? Think about it. How can you sell books to disadvantaged families who have other financial priorities? In the meantime, Sophia keeps this notion in the back of her mind. She really wants to find a solution for this problem. Even when he was little, Brendan was known to everyone as a gadget man. He has a workshop in his basement and has spent his life tinkering and improving products. He's built all sorts of quirky inventions for his family and friends. He's always dreamed of developing a product and getting it to market somehow. To that end, he carries a small notebook in his pocket at all times. He loves to jot down random ideas, jokes, and things that he hears. Lately, Brendan writes down things that bug him. He calls it his bug list. Do you have a cup of toothbrushes in your bathroom? Or maybe a tile on the wall with a slot in it so your toothbrush sits in there? Have you ever noticed that your toothbrush never really gets completely dry? Well, one morning, Brendan wasn't feeling well, and he accidentally knocked the cup over with all of his family's toothbrushes in it. And I'm sorry, this is gross. There was a small reservoir of water at the bottom of this cup. And I'm just going to call it water to keep things proper. This small amount of water spilled onto the counter and onto Brendan's clean pants. And at that moment, Brendan was resolved to eliminate this problem from the world. Kamal just got hired at a medical research center for a large hospital system. He's just out of college as a computer science major. His boss told him that he got hired because of his gift with language and he was an English minor. Kamal loves the energy of this new company and its playful atmosphere. What he most likes is its 80-20 philosophy. 80% of the week, Monday through Thursday, is spent doing the company's normal business. However, every Friday, everyone is allowed to hang out, get free food, and even go to happy hour after work. Here's the catch. On Fridays, the company wants everyone to pursue their own innovative ideas and projects. This practice is becoming more and more common in the tech industry. Workers love the respect and autonomy that their companies give them. Kamal doesn't currently have any new ideas of his own, so he meanders over to a team of people who are talking about something new and totally amazing. Their idea is to combine GPS technology, the internet, and health data from people's phones. Over a game of ping pong, Kamal suggests that they could create a way to track illnesses, disease, and nutrition around the world. His co-workers laugh. But over dinner that night, Kamal stands his ground and explains what he means. Each of these 6 people has been confronted with a problem. Jorge needs to improve security at football games. Patricia wants to improve medical diagnoses. Billy insists that his city have better access to pizza. Sophia wants to improve literacy and provide books to disadvantaged kids. Brendan was recently disgusted by what we will just call toothbrush water. And Kamal and his group have been suggesting an idea that could potentially improve the health and well-being of people all over the world. Each of these people kept their eyes open and they saw problems. And each of them, over time, have or will develop the skills needed to solve these problems. One thing is for certain. If they ever want to get an innovative solution, a product, or a service into the marketplace, they will need to be confident and believe in their vision. If they work hard, think critically, go deeper, and access the right technology, they might just succeed. Well, that's all for now. Thanks for watching.